Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today, with the current patch, we've got a lot of game loops that are broken, including like hull sea hauling. So I'm going to be taking a look at rock mining for money, just to see if it's a viable alternative. I've already done a little testing on this, and the money's not going to be great, but just just something to do for a while to make a little profit and see how it goes. This is one of my personal enjoyments for trying to make money. But and one of the main reasons I enjoy this game loop so much is because it's, very friendly to newer players. It doesn't take just a lot of money to get set up and get to where you can do this. That's one of the things I really like about it. So we'll go ahead and get started and see if we can find some gems to mine. I tried this a little bit yesterday, doing a little testing with it, and found that the Atlas Geo is not working, unfortunately. But I did figure out that the rock is currently functional anyways. Not real sure how that works, but ooh, getting a little excited with the flying there. It's the turning side to side that's causing problems, but the reason that rock mining is a little harder is because of the distances you have to be from the gem clusters to actually detect them. Anything that you can detect from more than, I think, 5 kilometers out is not gems. So, and it may be that I have come to a bad area. We'll just have to see. It's 8 kilometers out. Good grief. There's one. 1.6. Glycosite. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get it. It is not what I wanted. It's definitely not the most profitable, but we'll go ahead and grab it, since it seems to me that, oh, good grief. Okay. Looks like my rock has shifted in flight a little bit. That's okay. Yeah, rock shifted a little bit while we were flying. That's okay though.
Fracturing mode on.
We'll get this going a little bit. And see what we can do. This seems to be okay profit if you can find famine. The glycosite will just be, you know, a little something extra.
Extraction mode on.
Hmm. That one doesn't want to get picked up. And we'll come back to it.
Fracturing mode on.
But yeah, the difference between glycosite and famine is about 200,000 per SCU. So it's definitely not worth as much to stop and get this glycosite, but you know, it is something in the case that I have trouble finding more gem clusters. So I've at least got a start. And something to take back to the station with me.
Extraction mode on.
We'll see. Shouldn't take us long anyways to go ahead and grab what we can here.
Fracturing mode on.
I only brought 4 SCU. I'm mining gems. This particular place has glaucosite. Sorry, I missed your chat there for a second, but from the testing I did yesterday, though, it seems like it takes about 3 clusters of gems to get a full
Extraction
SCU
mode on.
of each gem, right? The glaucosite here is going to sell for about 150,000 per SCU, so not great. Famaline will sell for 350,000 per SCU. So that's the one you want. But I just got started and this is the first gem cluster I saw, so I figured I'll just stop and grab it. So at least I have something to go, you know, show a little progress. Oh yeah, definitely going to be going for Famaline. But yeah, like I said, this is just the first one I've seen, so I figured I'd stop and grab it. Just to have something in the boxes in the back of the ship. No, you can't mine gems with the golem. Uh, but honestly, the mining nodes for the golem and the prospector are so much easier to find. It's just night and day. So I could have probably gotten 2 loads with the prospector in the time it took me to find just this one gem cluster is the difference. They're definitely a little harder to find though.
Extraction mode on.
Always the one gem that just doesn't really want to come back into the mole. Yeah, well, I don't actually know how much the golem is. It's probably well worth it, though, depending on the price. It's probably a lot easier to, yeah, that would be a lot easier to get than the prospector. The prospector is like 2.5 million, I believe. I generally think the prospector is a much better ship for the money, but it is, you know, more expensive to get. But that's only because you can change out the mining heads and the ore bags. So instead of 32 SCU on the Prospector, you can have 48 SCU. If you take that away from the Prospector, the Golem is a much better option then.
Extraction mode on.
Without a doubt. I haven't messed around with the Golem much because, like I said, I already have the Prospector, so never really made sense for me to even worry about getting it.
Fracturing mode on.
It's not bad though. However, I will say if you have a ship that can carry the rock, this is a decent way of getting the money for it. Honestly, you would only need like 3 SCU of Thermoin to make it. I do not have 4 C1s, no. I have 4 cutlasses though, if that makes you feel any better. Nah, nah. I don't know. The C1's not bad. You know, it's really not. It's a little tougher, but it's also a little bigger. So, you know, it's kind of for what I'm doing, like running around places like this where a lot of the times you're trying to land on hills and rocky terrain. The Cutlass being a little smaller is a lot handier. Well, the Cutlass has 4 size 3s. Well, 6 if you count the man turret, but, you know, most of the time you're running around in a Cutlass, you don't have a second person, so. They're two very, very comparable ships, so.
Extraction mode on.
The only real main difference between the C1 and the ship, now you're just fucking with me. The Shiv isn't bad. Okay, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love a lot of things about the Shiv, right? For one thing, the poop bucket, yeah, and then the sink bucket, you know, and the amount of guns you get. But I was having trouble with the aiming on the Shiv. I couldn't get it to hit the center of the. So it felt like the 2 ballistic guns were actually hitting on my cursor, and then the laser repeaters were not. So, if I can figure out that issue and get that fixed, it won't bother me that much. But yeah, that's yeah, skill issue. I don't know. I was having the same trouble with my Scorpius yesterday, so it may just be like a setting that I can figure out and change, but
Landing gear
But for the moment, I'm a little mm, off about my Shiv. Honestly, I'll probably trade in my Shiv at some point. I just don't have anything that I really want to trade it in on at the moment. Maybe I will see something. Oh, here we go. Got a few here. Watch it just be worms, though.
Shield system online.
Yeah, that's worms. Here we go. Family. That's what I'm talking about.
Landing gear down.
Yeah, that really would have been a nice addition to the Paladin, but at that point you're really stepping on the constellation and the
Engines offline.
uh, Star Lancers a lot more. I mean, it's nice that yeah, agreed. They've nerfed the maneuverability so much on the Connie, it's painful.
Extraction mode on. Mining mode on. Fracturing mode on.
But yeah, you can't give a ship, you know. That'd be the same as giving the Redeemer, you know, like even it would be okay if it was like maybe 12 SCU, something along those lines. Any more than that, and that ship is really just got too much going for it, you know. And they're not going to let you have everything you want in one ship, guaranteed. They don't make money if you only buy one ship.
Extraction
I
mode on.
mean, I could see it, but that's just gonna make it bigger, right? Like, although I'm sure they wasted enough space in the Paladin to that they could have put on storage, but
Fracturing mode on.
if they had really wanted it to have it, they probably could have re uh, designed the interior to have it without really losing much. But
Extraction mode on.
dude, get out of there. There we go. I think I got it.
Fracturing mode on.
The SRT has 16? I didn't know that.
Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
Hmm. Okay. I didn't know that. The SRT is the, no, that's the SRV. What the hell is the SRT?
Extraction mode on.
I'm trying to think of what ship you're talking about. I thought you were talking about the towing ship. Oh. I had no idea that thing had cargo. I bought that in game.
Fracturing mode
I've
on.
used it once. I haven't really messed around with it much. I had no idea it had cargo. Oh yeah, I really do like the way Argo ships look. Even the mole looks good. And the raft. Yeah, they look good. The thing I like about Argo is that each one of the ships' design is completely specific to the role that they're giving it. You know, I don't know. They all share a lot of design elements, but each ship is, yeah, completely different. And I like that. Like, it's not just, oh, well, here's a different, you know, different kind of C1 or Cutlass. It's like they're completely unique to each other. I really like that. Here's a different kind of brick. Yeah, but it's not even like there's no chance you're going to use one for the purpose of the other, really. Like they are so much different. Whereas, you know,
Extraction mode
CIG
on.
every month they're like, "Oh, well, and here's a new fighter." You know, like it's how much different is it? It's another freaking fighter, you know? I don't know. It's they're unique
Fracturing
not
mode
only
on.
in their design but in their purpose, and I like that. So far, anyways, you know, that they could well add like a raft that's more of a fighter or some crap like that in the future, but for the moment, anyways. For the moment, the Argo stuff is really good. I'm not crazy about how spread out these rocks are. Granted, it is worth more.
Extraction mode on.
But yeah, I'm having to move around a lot more with the rock on this one. Not complaining, considering it's, you know, triple the value, but there we go.
Fracturing mode on.
Really about the only problem with doing the rock mining is it does get a little old after a while. I'll tell you where the sweet spot's gonna be for me, though. Good luck with your bounties. Yeah. But yeah, I'll tell you where the sweet spot is gonna be for me. Is if they release the Arastra or even the Ironclad and the Expanse. I have the Ironclad pledged at the moment, with the hope that when it releases, I will be able to park an Expanse and the Prospector inside the cargo hold of the Ironclad. And then, as well as have room for some ore bags in there as well. That will be the sweet spot of mining for me. Because, like,
Extraction
you'll,
mode on.
it'll cut out all of the running back and forth to the station, right? When they release the Expanse, you can, you'll be able to, you know, refine as you go. That just sounds so much better to me. I'm not sure how they're going to handle the inert materials problem, but yeah,
Fracturing mode on.
it'll be interesting. Hello, Blue Saber. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, that's oh no, don't get the caterpillar. God, don't get the caterpillar. That's a waste of money. It looks so cool, right? Like, I love everything about the caterpillar except the cargo hold and the tractor beams placement. You know, just for its purpose, it's horrible. You know, that's the problem. Its purpose is to haul cargo, so they put a railing over one side that makes it, you know, really hard to run cargo with it if you're filling it up. I just, hmm. The Caterpillar, I had such high hopes for the Caterpillar, and yeah, no, I've lost them.
Fracturing mode on.
But I mean, functionally, if you're going to, I have two alternatives for you for ships for out of the Caterpillar that are, you know, better options. The first one is obviously the C2, right? Like, that's if you're going to be looking at cargo hauling.
On.
talking about the Caterpillar, the C2 is an obvious comparison because it's in the same class. It's got even more cargo. It's a little more expensive, but it's absolutely worth it compared to the Caterpillar. The other option you probably won't have guessed, but I'm gonna say the Starfarer has like 291 SCU of cargo, I think. And it's really good for bounties as well with its I think it's size 3 shields. It's got like 180,000 worth of shields. Maneuverability is horrible. Yeah, the Connie is an option, but you're taking quite like an even bigger step down in cargo from the Starfarer. But yeah, that's the next step up and the next step down in cargo from the Caterpillar, and both of them are way more functional. Or I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When I say way more functional, I need to clarify that on the Starfarer. The cargo grid is way more functional on the Starfarer than the Caterpillar. It's about the same price as well. But yeah, if you're gonna go do PvE bounties, the Starfarer, I I have rarely had an issue where they come even close to getting the shields down on that thing. It's really good. It's one that a lot of people sleep on, but nice. Yeah, that happens. Decoupled will sneak up on you every now and then. But yeah, I can't imagine recommending the Caterpillar the way that cargo grid is. If you if you have looked at if you did the event where you went out and, stole the Caterpillar and brought it back to the station to unload it and it was full, like during the part where it was bugged and the ship was full of cargo, and tried to get the cargo out of that thing, you would 100% understand. It's such a pain. Yeah, well, I mean, the Caterpillar has a ton of potential. It's supposed to be modular for one thing. Um, and if they add the modularity in, that does bump it up a lot, in my opinion. But that railing on the cargo grid is so bad. But if you added more functionality to the ship, that'd be something a lot of people would be willing to look over, you know. Add a medical module for it, and that thing becomes way more valuable. You lose some cargo, you know, but I'd give up one of those cargo modules for the functionality of a med bed, or something of that sort.
Extraction mode on.
That would definitely bump it up and give people a reason to buy that ship over the C2, right? Like Like right now, there is not much going for the Caterpillar compared to the C2. That's that's the big problem. That doesn't mean it's gonna stay that way, but at least right now, it's the Caterpillar suffers in comparison at the moment, definitely. Come on. There we go.
Fracturing mode on.
All right. Yeah, I'm not saying there's not hope for the Caterpillar. I'm just saying right now, currently, the way it is in the game, uh, and its capabilities right now in the game, C2 is just better in every way. I don't think it should be, but it is.
Extraction mode on.
And that's one thing you won't see until you fly both of them, but the C2 just flies so much better.
Fracturing mode on.
I don't think I use CFs on any ship I have at the moment, honestly. I just not crazy about them. I put NDBs on most of my ships currently. Hornet would be a good candidate for those though. Yeah, well, it's the rate of fire and the speed of the projectiles as well, so like both aspects of those are really good. I find the NDBs are a very solid middle ground though, in between the attritions and the CFs. It's currently that's where I like to be sitting with mine. That changes every now and then, but you know, for the moment. I've been known to switch to the energy cannons or the laser cannons though as well. So, you know, on a daily basis my what I prefer to run changes just about. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, we're gonna call that good. Ah, I really wish that the Atlas You hit an asteroid. Yeah, that do happen. That do happen. Occasionally. That's one way to end your party. Alright, let's take a look and see how much I've got here. Open storage. Alright, we're going to split. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. I don't know what to do about that. That's a nice bug. Okay. You know what? We'll go fly around, try and find another gem cluster and see if I can empty that when I get back, or when we find another one.
Engines online.
If not, that's going to cut this short, I suppose.
Landing gear up.
I'm pretty sure that it was rock mining. Yeah, or prospector mining, sorry. That's Baradom. No, I'm not even gonna bother with that. I could, but no. I've got a stack of glaucosite. We're gonna call that good.
Shield system
Okay,
offline.
looks like I'm gonna have to get it going a little faster. I'm actually thinking about relocating to where it's light outside again. Oh, here we go. No, I think the distance was too high for this to be gems. Yeah, it is. Okay. Whoop. Is that just the worms? I guarantee you that's just the worms. I really wish they would fix that. There really should be a way to not see worms when you're scanning for, like, you should, there needs to be a way you can select what you're scanning for. Yeah, I think we might just need to move. I'm gonna check right over here. Yeah, these are all worms. I do believe. Yeah, okay, we're gonna move to the light side of the planet because it won't take me long to crash into the ground doing that. Won't take long at all. Let's go to the garden. That sounds good. Nice, peaceful place. Surely there's not any worms there. We like to think.
Quantum drive is now off.
Mm, yeah, let's go this way. Oh, that looks promising.
Shield system online.
If I don't black out. No. I think that's Prospector. Yeah. Lovely.
Shield system offline.
Oh, okay. Here we got another one. Ah, really? Did I just see one? No, it's too far. This could be. It's worms. Maybe. It's worms. Nope, it's not. It is Baradom. Yuck. Okay. This is the worst part about the rock mining though, is just finding the rock clusters. They're not easy to find. Baradom. Okay, I'm sensing a trend here. There it is. Glycosite. Glaucosite. I'm not stopping for Glaucosite when I may have to end my trip very soon because I can't get the rock unloaded, so I'm not gonna stop unless I see one. This is awesome. A frickin' pipeline. That's cool. Absolutely nothing here to see. No reason for it to be here. And yet. Oh, we got a bit of a bug over here, I think, though. Got pieces just floating. I don't know, still cool. Don't care. Four, that could be. We'll go take a look at that. No, that's Prospector. Okay. And I'm pretty certain that that's worms that popped up here, but we can go look at this one as well. Yeah, that's, well, yeah, worms. Okay. 9 kilometers. 4. That might work. I don't think that, I think that's probably Prospector rocks that were just hidden. Yeah, it is. 7. Yeah, Prospector. Okay. Oh, yay. Someone comes in wanting me to buy viewers. I obviously want to buy viewers. Look at how many I have, right? Hmm. This is, unproductive. What does that say? I think it says 1. No, it's 12. Crap. Yeah, Prospector. I knew it was, but I was just confirming it. 'Cause I was bored and hadn't seen anything else. Did I? Wow. Okay, I'm finding nothing. This is gonna be Prospector here. Hmm. Seven. Oh man, this is awful. Okay. I think we're gonna find somewhere else to go. 'Cause I'm not finding anything. More Prospector. I am almost certain this is Prospector. Sure looks like it. I got a party invite. Yeah, Prospector. I think I'm gonna have to relocate. Yeah, okay. That's enough of this place. Surely we can do better. Wolf Point. We'll try that. It may not be in the light. I'm not sure.
Quantum drive is now on.
Let's see what Richmond's is doing. About.
What's up?
No, not much. Streaming some rock mining.
Oh.
You know, fun
Quantum
shit.
drive is now off.
Not having much luck, honestly.
No, that's fine. I think we went out for an hour the other day and found like 2 stacks. It was a joke.
I've only stopped at 2 clusters so far. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no! God damn.
What have you done?
Joined Discord and started talking to you and not paying attention to what I'm doing. You know, the normal. I do
The
it at
norm.
least 3 times a day. Oh crap. And everything I had found is gone because it was still in my rock, because my rock was bugged.
What bug did you have with it?
Like the inventory bug, it wouldn't let me split the inventory to get it out of the rock. It would just
Oh, okay.
rubber band back into one stack kind of deal.
I didn't know about that one. That's new to me. That sounds. Can that not be fixed with Alt F4?
It's the same thing as you trying to take something out of your backpack and put it in your storage at the station and it just bounces back.
Yeah, Alt F4 fixes that with the station shit.
Hi.
Yeah. That was
Well, I was gonna
sad.
put a load of
The ASOC
mole
vehicle
bags
system.
in a thingy majigger, what do you want to call it? C2 or something. And take out the prospector and do a bit of mining with that. first of all, I need to do some duping.
I could maybe do that. If you want to do that, like I could bring my C2 over and load the rock in it and just run the bags for you while I'm looking for gems.
Where are we going? Yeah, I just need to do some duping because I don't think I got any bags here.
Okay. I'm
I
going
think.
to.
Yeah, I don't know. Check out.
I'm gonna grab a ship and go see if my rock survived.
Oh, what? Did you crash your ship?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course I did.
Jeez.
At least 3 times a day, man. No,
Can't remember the last time I crashed a ship.
it would have been fine, except I had just relocated on the planet, so I was coming in from atmosphere when I was trying to join Discord, and yeah, it happens.
Jeez.
It's annoying, but it happens. Split my attention one too many ways, I think.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online. Launch complete.
It's a thing. I don't think I can do that in this hangar.
Shield system offline. Landing gear up.
It's okay, I was getting tired of that cutlass anyways. It was time to change to a different one.
Freaking waiting for this thing to claim. 3 minutes. God damn. In fact, I'll change my settings for keybinds a minute.
System
I'll
offline.
check them out even.
Quantum drive is now off.
Manning.
Yeah, having a second person to scout would be okay. It just, at that point you're going to be sharing the money is the biggest
Yeah, it's
problem.
not worth it, that.
If you're talking about like prospector mining, having someone scout, I don't think I've ever needed that.
Well, no,
But
Prospect is a solo thing. Obviously, I've got them all
yeah,
fully set up, ready to go when there's a group on. But for now, because obviously I was just going to come on and play on my own, I was just going to stick a load of mole bags in a shit, park it somewhere, and then just go out with a prospector until I fill up a load of bags.
hmm.
Substitute.
What's up? Ugh, fuck. I just got a call for November to be ready to mobilize in 24 hours at all times.
Nice.
That's fun.
Yeah.
We'll see what survived.
What size quantums on the uh, prospector?
It'd be a size 1, wouldn't it?
There would it? Oh yeah.
Yeah. My boxes may have survived. My body's way over there.
Well, normally vehicles in the back of a ship survive. So
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go take a look, but I kind of doubt that one.
Did you say normally vehicles in the back of ships survive?
on a
Yeah.
soft death, yeah.
Oh, this was not a soft death though. This was smacking the ground at mock Jesus.
I was gonna say, I don't know how many times we've walked into the back of that Polaris or the Idris and all the fucking vehicles have been dead, but the Idris is perfectly fine.
I don't think I read that, have we?
What?
I can't remember that happening. Where vehicles are dead.
When we took the Polaris to, or yeah, when we took the Polaris to Dupree, or was it yeah, it was the Polaris, and we were fighting the fucking Idris and Polaris at the same time. That was last patch.
Oh, I can't remember.
It kind of looks like my rock went under the surface. When I
Oh,
got here, it had, you know, like a marker 2 kilometers below the surface. What is that, though? Container. Oh my god. Hey, it's my it's my box from my
there we go.
rock.
Oh, really? That was a
Like
winner.
the storage pad on
Oh, sick.
the yeah. That's
Oh,
awesome.
guys, we got the patch notes for 4.4.
I
New
cannot.
Wicklow ship, new Wicklow ship offerings, shotgun pistol, missile launcher, interstellar hauling missions, exterior freight elevators, Nyx missions pack 1, Nyx jump points, Vanduul NPC pilots, sworn enemies, Nyx system, Glacium ring, Delamar, Levski, QV services stations, medium battle tech armor, Wicklow medium battle tech armor, and new hairstyles.
New hairstyles.
New hairstyles.
Great.
So Richmond's
Just what we
here's
wanted.
new hairstyles, and I hear new Wicklow, and I just want to say fuck Wicklow. So
Yeah.
I hear shotgun pistol.
All I heard was just a bunch of noise, just a bunch of pointless shit. Fix other stuff in it. Just fix the fucking
oh,
game.
nice. Well, apparently I just need to blow this thing up, and it would let me split the inventory in it. So that works.
There you go. Sorted.
It's not great. It's not very efficient, but whatever.
All right. I need to go run and grab bread and then I'll be on.
Bread.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're out of bread and she needs it to make dinner tonight. She's having her mom over.
Uh, don't you have a need to drive like, I don't know, 2 hours away about that time?
Yeah.
For,
Something's come up. I need to go.
yeah.
Yeah, actually I figured since I missed their trip to Chicago, I'm gonna go to Chicago instead.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll just mobilize a little bit early. I don't know what I'm mobilizing for yet, but just mobilize a month ahead.
Nothing like being prepared.
Well, shit, I'm gonna have to be up all fucking night just waiting on this phone call because it's basically we're gonna mobilize for something. We don't know what it is yet. Well, command probably does, but we don't.
Yeah, no, you don't
And
stay up late for that because it may be tomorrow morning or, you know.
we call to mobilize because we are waiting for the fucking Congress to pass that bill for the new budget. If the bill doesn't
Yeah.
get passed, we don't mobilize. If the bill gets passed, we mobilize. So as soon as that bill gets passed,
Launch.
we got to get the fuck up and basically leave.
Yeah.
Landing gear.
Which if I have to guess, it's probably something fucking ice related.
Shield system offline.
Okay, I guess I better just end my stream. And yeah, that's
Right, that's cleaned.
effectively